He's a fast starter. Look, again, he bum rushed Diego Magdaleno at the end of 2020, and he knocked down Yuriorkis Gamboa at the end of round 2 in his fight. So he might just come out firing in this fight. We're underway, round number 1.
Listen, I don't think Isaac Cruz has any other way to come out but, firing. That's just in his blood. That's in his style. And I think his size dictates it.
Well, what we were talking about earlier, the tight package. You can see Cruz presents a very tight package as he comes forward.
And we know he knows how to fight at southpaw. He did very well against Tank Davis. He went the distance with Tank. Had, his share of rounds that he won. And, he's in there with the tough guys. Zurdito Ramirez is a good puncher. He's got a right hook that's just devastating. But, Isaac Cruz keeps his hands up real nice, and he's going to have to work real hard, Ramirez, to land that big hook of his.
Cruz is a dangerous man as he moves forward in a menacing fashion. Ramirez, though, to your point, Joe, has fought a high level of competition. He lost a featherweight title shot to Lee Selby in 2017, but he had an impressive knockout in a rematch with Ledoan Bartolome that we called.
Yes.
Where he was a stronger man and kind of learned his lesson from the first fight where it was a draw.
Yeah, he took care of business, and then he came back and he said, look, I'm not going to leave it in the judge's hand.
Right.
And he went after Bartolome.
You know who else he knocked out? Miguel Flores. So,
yes.
The guy we just saw fought Abner Mares to a draw.
Wasn't it on the, in Texas, we called the fight there, right? Was it Spence Garcia? I think so. It might have been. But he definitely, we were there when he knocked out.
Joe, if you're going to quiz me on fast.
Yeah, he hit him with that great hook. I mean, it was a one-punch knockout.
That's a win over Isaac Abelar as well. That was at 126. Again, he's moving up here now, fighting at 135 pounds, and you can see Cruz is just moving forward. Your thoughts, Lennox, on Cruz and what you've seen?
Yeah, I mean, he's doing the right thing. He's applying a lot of pressure, especially with the feet, and trying to get his opponent against the ring so he can, against the rope so he can, launch his attack.
It's a good word for launch.
Yes.
He looks like he's ready to explode. Hands in tight. Shoulders in a crouch, just ready to unload. Not much as of yet. Ramirez tries to touch him there with a light jab, taps him with the left hand. Moving side to side, trying to give him a moving target. That's wise.
Ramirez actually is doing a good job getting away from those punches, because as he goes up against the ropes, he has to go one way or the other, and he has to pick a way, and each way he's going to go, he's going to run into a shot.
You're right, that's a very dangerous moment.
Yes.
He reaches that point. Feeling out round here in round number 1. Ramirez able to stay out of danger. Cruz able to outland Ramirez by a slight difference, at the very least. Heidi Androl was serious fellas.
Yeah.
They're not doing it to go viral. They're doing it because they mean it.
No, absolutely. They're the type of guys that are consummate pros. I mean, they really are, and they take this game very serious. And look, if you don't have a little disgust and anger against you gotta, it's a good thing to have,
Cruz is also 24. We're kind of talking about all these young fighters.
Yeah.
Cruz has been through some wars, and again, he's fought high-level fighters. Gervonta Davis, Yuriorkis Gamboa, albeit Gamboa is an older fighter at this point, but he's still a young guy who's developing.
Yeah, he is, and he finally got to Ramirez's body a little bit on the ropes, and he's going to close the gap eventually, because there's only so much moving you can do by Ramirez. That's not in his nature either. Ramirez will come after you like he did Bartolome, and I expect this fight to settle into a little bit of a brawl pretty soon.
That would be to Cruz's benefit. You would expect that. Smacks him there with the left hook. Again, his knockout of Magdaleno was once a very good fighter, an outstanding world-class fighter. Knocked him out in 1 minute. He just assaulted him in the early going.
Yeah, Magdaleno was an excellent fighter.
Right. And so if Ramirez, you can see Ramirez with the slight build, Lennox,
yes.
You wouldn't want him to stay on the ropes against Cruz.
No, and he's aware of it. He's moving pretty quick with his feet, stepping out of the way, jumping out of the way sometimes.
Discretion is the better part of valor. Oftentimes. Cruz moving forward, not landing an awful lot of shots.
Oh, that
but
was
there
good.
it is! One shot, and can Ramirez survive?
5, 6, 7.
Oh, he closed the gap all right.
Mira a mí. Está bien. Come on.
Oh, he's messed up.
Come to me. Come to me. Dame los guantes. Stop. You need to protect yourself. Put the mouthpiece in.
I like Jack Reese.
Jack Reese has a history of letting fighters go and let him fight out, but he's warning Ramirez and wanted to take a good close look. Oh, that's a brutal body shot by Cruz.
Isaac Cruz just letting it go.
Ramirez on the ropes. Can't get hit with one of those right hands. Now he buckles him. Doubles him up with a body shot. Jack Reese warning Ramirez, saying, "You got to fight. You've got to punch." Oh, brutal hook and a right hand. And it's over. Pitbull crushes another opponent.
Let me tell you, when he was circling, he dropped his hands and he got hit with that left hook. And I told you, when you're moving one way, you got to watch out.
Well, again,
Cruz is a serious puncher. He's looking to hurt you with everything he throws.
he's got this arena rocking right now. A lot of people are here for the Ruiz-Ortiz fight, but I got to tell you, a lot are here to see Isaac Cruz do exactly what he did tonight, and he's a devastating fighter.
That was a savage attack.
And look, like I said, he was missing at first, but you knew he was going to close the gap eventually. And when he does, when he gets to you, he puts everything behind his punches.
Yeah,
everything.
A guy that throws punches like that, you got to keep your hands up. If you're moving right, you got to keep your right hand up. If you're moving left, you got to keep your left hand up. If it's a little down, which it was, he got caught.
Look, Ramirez has not stopped smiling, sitting here in the corner. They finally got him up. He's been smiling like he's actually PO'd at himself right now for getting clipped like that.
Right.
You know.
I tell you, once there's blood in the water, though, it's over.
Oh, with Isaac Cruz,
there's nothing he could have done. No. I mean, because he went body, head. He showed an array of punches as well.
Yeah, you think that was killer instinct or what?
Yeah. That stare down at the weigh-in was no joke.
Yeah, that was serious.
That was the real deal. Like I said, he had disgust and disdain for his opponent, and you got to have that. He'll have love for him afterwards, though.
No question. Family of fighters. And Isaac Cruz electrifying this crowd. And in the crowd, I tell you, it's a star-studded crowd here in Los Angeles.
Yes.
And they are here. And there's Chris Arreola, your fighter.
And he looks great right now, Chris.
He does.
And I went over and said hi to him. He texted me that he was in the arena, and I was, what? And I went over and saw him.
Even Chris Arreola is horrified by the violence.
Exactly.
I'll tell you something.
And Chris Arreola's middle name has a bead in front of it. Let me tell you, that was devastating.
That's a tremendous performance. It's good to see Ramirez is okay.
Yeah.
Because Ramirez's game, but his body type was just not going to allow him to stay in.
Here's where he just backs up with his left hand, his right hand down, and Isaac Cruz is closing the gap. The last place you want to do is sit on the ropes, Lennox.
Yeah, exactly. He was against the ropes, nowhere to move. He was basically nowhere to go.
Here it is. There's the jab. He leaves it back, bringing it low, and gets hit with the hook. I mean, that's basic boxing 101. You don't let your jab fall to your waist and bring it back up. You put it out, you got to bring it right back, or slip, or do something.
And try and be aware of the rings.
Here's the end of the fight right here, Len.
The ropes.
That was it. Yeah. Well, at this point, he's just running for his life. He's not sure where he's at. Cruz is just hitting him at will. He's just trying to find the right accurate punch to hit him with, and it's going to come up pretty soon. And it's a left hook right hand, and there it is. And then another left hook right hand. So he hit him with 4 clean shots right there. Jack Reese, the great referee, waved it off there, but gave Ramirez a chance.
You look at his eyes as he's on the bench, like a shark attack.
Oh yeah.
Not a pit bull.
Yeah.
It's worse.
Yeah.
It pushes him back.
Cruz was smart, not allowing Ramirez to hole him or anything.
Well, he was already hurt at this point, so Cruz could have done whatever he wanted with him, including hit him with those 4 left hook, right hand.
He has dramatic knockouts now, again, over Gamboa, Magdaleno.
Yeah. You can see Ramirez was not, stable on his feet right there. So he was a sit and duck. Jack Reese gave him a chance. It was early in the fight, but Cruz really knows how to close the show like he did with Gamboa. And,
to our point, it's kind of a theme tonight. I thought Jack Reese did exactly the right thing.
Yeah.
He even paused for a second. He's like, hold on, I'm not just going to let this go. You got to step toward me. Let me see you do it.
Yeah.
Gervonta